This will probably make a lot of people upset, but in my opinion, stress is the key to growth. Now, let me ask you, how does muscle growth work? Well, I would expect you to say it works by stress. You put load on your muscles, you push them to failure, and what happens? Your muscles get stressed out, and as a result, they have no other option but to adapt to that stress and grow. And the same happens to you. When I look back at my beginning business days, I was super fucking stressed. I felt overwhelmed and I felt anxious. I didn't know where to go, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't even know if I was doing the right thing. I was just doing, if that makes sense. And it wasn't a nice feeling. Feeling lost. Feeling like you're in a fucking forest, surrounded by wolves, and not knowing where to go in order to not get fucking eaten by a wolf. That's how I felt. And that's not a really nice feeling to feel. But I kept on pushing. And guess what happened? I kept on stressing more, more, and I grew. And from a beginner in my business, making $0, having no clients, getting no positive fucking feedback loops, meaning nothing positive was happening in my business, I grew. I landed my first client, I started making money, but guess what? I was still stressing. And what does that mean? It means I kept on growing. After my first client, new problems arise. I needed to learn how to do client fulfillment. I needed to learn how to make sure that my client is satisfied. That is a really difficult skill to learn. But guess what? I stressed. I was fucking anxious. There used to be moments where I would just sit there and I would feel so much stress, so much anxiety that I would fucking shake. Like my whole body would just start shaking uncontrollably, and it was really scary. My mother literally thought I was going to motherfucking die. I did too, not gonna lie. I had wrinkles on my forehead. Maybe you can see it. I still have some. I'm 18, by the way. I just turned 18. I already have wrinkles. That's how much stress I fucking had. And this may scare some people away from business, and you can use it as an excuse. By all means, say, oh, I don't want to feel stress. It's gonna kill me, or whatever. It's only gonna kill you if you let it. There have been multiple studies done, and it literally shows that there were two groups of people being tested. One was told that stress kills you, like it's fucking makes your heart older, whatever, like fucked up, and the other group was told that stress is actually good for you. It motivates you. It makes your health better in some kind of way, and both people believed that story. One person believed that it was harmful, the other believed that it was good. And guess what? Both were motherfucking right. That same study showed that the people who believe that stress is gonna like impact them in a negative way, they got like heart attacks, heart strokes way sooner than the people who thought that stress is good. So, you need to believe that stress is good. You need to force yourself into thinking that stress is the key to growth, which it is. I can say that from my own experience. I've come from nothing. From making $0 a month to making $10K a month to scaling way past that. And how did I get there? Here, I got there by stressing my ass off. And I will not lie to you, I still feel stress. And sometimes it gets even worse than like ever has been. Recently I've been trying to build my own team. It is stressful as fuck. I need to make sure that they are satisfied. Of course, I need to make sure that I am satisfied getting like a good cut of the money. I need to make sure that my own clients are satisfied, that the service that I'm providing is actually of quality, because I'm a man of quality. I care about how good my work is, and I'm not willing to settle for anything less than great, than perfect. And it is fucking stressful, dude. I woke up at 3:20 a.m. today. I turned on my phone. I did not go and fucking meditate, and that's not me. I turned on my phone. I turned on my internet. Guess what? The first message I see: change this or I'm gonna fucking drop you. Well, he didn't say fucking, but yes, even at my echelon, some people want to drop me. And guess what? I took action on it. It was fucking stressful. It was a shocker to see. First thing to see, oh, I'm change this or I'm gonna drop you. It wasn't nice. I got super anxious instantly. But guess what? I take the things that I can control in my life. I do not fucking complain about them. I do not play victim. I take full self-accountability, because I am the person responsible for my own growth. I took myself by the balls. I manned up. And I'm taking action on it. I'm gonna start doing the change that the client wanted me to do, wants me to do. And guess what? It's all gonna be fucking good. I feel stressed out. I will not lie to you. My cortisol levels are through the roof, dude. I've learned how to cope with stress. That is for sure. I've learned how to manage it, how to deal with it. And again, that's growth. I felt so stressed that I was forced to grow in order to learn how to deal with stress. Does that make sense? I was so stressed at one point that I had no other option but to learn how to deal with stress, so that I wouldn't fucking die from a cortisol overload or whatever. And you need to come face to face with stress. You shouldn't fear it. I mean, it actually excites me when there's stress. I'm not gonna lie to you. You may think that I'm a psychopath, but if there is stress in your life, anxiety, problems, difficulty, it means you're growing. It's as simple as that. If you're going to the gym and you're pushing to failure, which is basically stress, you're growing. If in life there are problems and you feel anxious and overwhelmed and stressed, guess what? Your limit of not fucking bursting into tears is growing. Does that make sense? You're constantly growing. And pain and problems are the key to growth. And it is not comfortable. You will feel awful. You will want to give up. Just don't. It is simple, not easy. But just do not give up. If you feel overwhelmed, anxious, stressed, be glad. It means you're on the right path. Always keep that in mind. Keep that in fucking mind. If you feel bad, any sort of quote unquote negative emotion, if you feel that, know that you're on the right path. Be glad. Face adversity head on. Take it head on. Be happy. You're growing. Me, before I go to bed, each and every single fucking day, I pray to God that He gives me problems, like adversities, in order so that I could grow. And the other thing that I pray for is that He gives me strength. And let me tell you, when you ask God, He provides. I'm dealing with stress, but guess what? That's what I prayed for. I'm growing. And maybe you want to become rich. Maybe you want to buy your dream car. Guess what? You're not gonna get there without any stress. You're not gonna win the lottery. And if you were to win the lottery, you would be faced with stress, taxes, gold digger friends, people trying to rob you. Stress. You're growing. Your bank account grew, your net worth grew, and guess what? You're faced with more stress than ever before. That's how life works. If you're growing, you will be faced with stress. So face it head on. Don't play a victim. Be happy. Suck it all in. Embrace it. I feel like that's enough for today. Just keep in mind that stress is a good thing. I see a lot of people complaining about stress, saying, oh, it's unhealthy for you. You should take a break. You should go meditate. You should take a day off. No, you fucking shouldn't. You should go harder than ever before. I think that's the best way to do it. You can call me a psychopath. You can call me unhealthy. I do not care. I'm probably richer than you. Why? It's because I embrace stress. Like, head on. I ran into stress. I faced adversity. I loved getting problems served to me. The average person would have gave up. I didn't. I kept on pushing. I'm still pushing. I'm still here, and I will always be here. No matter what problem you will face me with, I will fucking deal with it. You need to have that mindset as well, brother. Or otherwise, the wolves that you're in the forest with are gonna fucking eat you. You need to eat the wolves. You need to scare away the problems. The problem shouldn't scare you away. You should scare them away. Be fucking tough. Be unstoppable. Be on the top, dude. Chase problems. Don't fear stress. Don't go and fucking meditate. I don't know. Go take a cold shower. That is gonna lower your cortisol levels. And get to fucking work. Get back to work, dude. Just get in line. Stop complaining about stress. And start feeling grateful about stress. That's all for today. Go stress more. That's the key to growth. Have a beautiful day, guys. Peace.